What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this video. I've wanted to talk about the Rolling Acres Mall in Akron, Ohio for a long time. I never got the chance to see it in person before it was demolished, and it's been well documented on YouTube and other places, but I figured it would be nice to do a video of my own and sort of recap the mall's history and show you guys footage of the mall when it was open, because that's how it deserves to be remembered and how it deserves to be seen. And I will link in the description all of the links that I used to compile this footage, and I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. And I hope this will serve as a proper eulogy to the mall, what it used to be, what it was, and most importantly, what it looked like before the decline, the closure, and the decay, and how it should be remembered. Alright, what we're looking at here is footage of the mall captured on January 7th, 2003, uploaded to YouTube by a channel named Mall Walkers. Now, Jake from Bright Sun Films did a video about Rolling Acres last year where he shared some of this footage and shared that supposedly Mall Walkers had obtained this VHS tape from the wreckage of the demolished mall. So someone either working on the demolition of the mall or who simply visited the site found this VHS tape amongst the rubble and was able to put it on YouTube. Now, I don't know who took this video or what purpose it originally served. All I know is that it is a very important piece of video to have, and for those of us who care about malls and dead malls and stuff like that, it serves as a nice reminder of what used to be. At the time of the recording of this video, Rolling Acres Mall had all 5 anchor stores in it and working escalators. You'll see FYE and other places open inside the mall. You could still tell there was a bit of an impending decline and the mall didn't look that busy. But it's very surreal to see the mall open, operating with power, working escalators, all 5 anchor stores. It was less than 50% occupancy at the time, but still, it still looks like just a normal mall. And compared to the vast ocean of video on YouTube showing the mall after it closed and after it was brutally vandalized for a handful of years, this is definitely, it's like night and day. But I'm very glad that this video exists so we can preserve footage, proof, evidence that the mall was once a thriving avenue of commerce in Akron, Ohio. And again, this is how it deserves to be remembered. Rolling Acres Mall opened on August 6th, 1975. Rolling Acres Mall was developed by Forest City Enterprises. The developer chose the 260-acre site along Romig Road on Akron's southwestern side between 1964 and 1966, after conducting studies which revealed that several major department stores were expressed interest in the area. The first phase of the mall, consisting of Sears and 21 other stores, opened to the public on August 6, 1975. Among the tenants open for business on that day were Sears, Rite Aid, Kinney Shoes, Chess King, Thorn, Mackin, Walden Books, Claire's, B. Dalton, GNC, The Limited, and Joann Fabrics. The design of the mall featured a central court known as the Court of 12 Trees, decorated with 12 focus microcarpa trees, along with planters, skylights, and a fountain. Altogether, the mall was to include over 120 tenants. In a cost-cutting measure, Rolling Acres Mall stopped using off-duty police officers and instead relied on cheaper security guards starting in 1991. During a showing of the film New Jack City in the mall's movie theater, 2 movie patrons got into a fight outside of the cinema. A panicked crowd ran through the mall after patrons mistook the sound of a metal sign falling over the sound of a gunshot. The mall was sold to Banker Trust of New York in 2000 for $33.5 million, who gave the mall a new logo as well as a website. In September 2002, North Carolina businessman Hayward Wichard and his family purchased Rolling Acres for just $2.75 million. A 2002 news article in the Akron Beacon Journal described the mall and the area around it as having faltered since the early 90s due to perceptions of high crime and lack of renovations to the mall. The same article also noted that Hayward Wichard had a track record of buying faltering malls at low prices and making no attempt to revitalize them. The first anchor to leave the mall was Target, which relocated to nearby Wadesworth in 2006. Dillard's closed in August of 2006, 1 month before Kaufmann's was rebranded as Macy's, as the parent company of Kaufmann's was acquired. This Macy's, however, closed in March 2008 due to poor sales. In 2007, a homeless man was found living in an abandoned store in the mall with over $30,000 in merchandise that he had stolen from other mall merchants. By October 2008, only 8 tenants remained, including Diamonds Menswear and Digital Palace. At this point, all of them were informed that the mall could no longer afford its electrical bill and it would be closing as soon as possible. On October 31st, 2008, the mall closed except for Sears and the JCPenney outlet store. Shortly after the 2010 sale of the mall, Sears announced it would be closing its location at the mall, and it closed on April 3rd, 2011. JCPenney's 5-star outlet closed on December 31st, 2013, which left the entire mall vacant. A sheriff's sale was set to be held in October 2014, but was called off because of a filed bankruptcy on the part of Premier Ventures, who had stopped paying for property tax. The city attempted another sheriff's sale in March 2015, but it was again delayed by an incorrect dismissal of the previous bankruptcy case. And I know Bright Sun Films has made mention of this in his original video, where every time they would try to sell the mall or auction it off, Premier Ventures would file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and prevent the sale from taking place. The mall was widely documented during its period of abandonment as an example of the dead mall phenomenon. From 2012 to 2016, Cleveland-based photographer Johnny Jew documented the continuing deterioration of the mall throughout the seasons. Other photos taken of the abandoned mall by photographer Seth Wallace, whose pictures soon began circulating on social media and the web pages of national news articles. There are even some iconic pictures of the mall with snow, when the mall is covered in snow because of the shot-out skylights. After subsequent sheriff sales failed in mid-2016, the mall was foreclosed by Summit County on June 26, 2016. This transferred ownership to the city of Akron, who the council said they would seek to work with the developer and that the buildings would be demolished. In September 2016, JCPenney gave its building to the city of Akron. The JCPenney demolition happened after the mall area was completely demolished. In 2019, it was rumored that Amazon planned to develop a distribution facility on the site of the former mall. On July 26, 2019, a statement was issued by the city of Akron that Amazon had officially acquired the land of the former demolished mall. Construction on the new distribution center began in September. Approximately 1,500 jobs will become available when construction is completed. It really is tragic what happened to Rolling Acres, not just with the vandalizing and deterioration that took place after its closure in 2008, but also the slow decline that crept on prior to that. It was the perfect example of the typical American suburban mall that closed in the 2000s, but hopefully the mementos that are available online will serve as a pleasant memory of what used to be. And on that note, I'm going to sign this off. Thank you for watching. Leave a like. If you have any of your own memories of Rolling Acres, please leave them in the comments below. Subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for your time, and I'll see y'all on the next one.